And we back. Over the past month or so, we've gained so many subscribers. So I got to say first, welcome. Two things I got to plug. First will be the gaming channel. Link is in the description. 2K, Fortnite, all of that. And then secondly, I host a podcast, new guys. If 5 videos a week on this channel talk about basketball ain't enough, then go download our podcast. We do 3 times a week, like hour episodes. It's more Kenny and it's more NBA. What more can you want? Link is in the description to the latest episode. Go listen. Let me know what you think. With the season almost being over, we got a quiz to see if we can guess every single starter from this past season. It's going to be a long one, so let's head over there. Kingdom Quiz Takers told me this one was a banger. As you can see at the bottom, I haven't played it just yet. There are 49 quizzes in this playlist. God, that's a lot. But all right, let's get into it. 150. Oh, thank God. It's not, I got to type everybody's name, but it's a matching quiz. Okay, when we do these matching quizzes, my objective is always to start with the last name and go over to the first name, because I think that's the easiest way. So Adams, y'all know this is going to be Steven Adams. Easy. LaMarcus Aldridge. This basically is about to be a nice matching quiz. I hope I can get 150 right. I hope I can do it. Al-Farouq Aminu, Ryan Anderson. And I'm going to get all the easy ones down first. So if I skip somebody's name, that just means that their name didn't pop up in my head immediately. But through the process of elimination, I can get it in the future. So we're going to skip that other Anderson. We know this is going to be Giannis. There it is. Carmelo Anthony. Trevor Ariza, who was ready to square up a couple weeks ago. Can't blame him, though. Can't blame him. Dwayne Bacon? Yeah, Dwayne Bacon. Lonzo Ball, easy. Harrison Barnes. Again, man, very rarely do we talk about Harrison Barnes on this channel just because you don't hear about him. Nobody's talking about Harrison Barnes. And I think he's actually having a pretty decent season, but maybe since the Dallas Mavericks aren't that good and then they got the rookie Dennis Smith Jr., people ain't talking about Harrison Barnes. Bradley Beal, Patrick Beverly, get well soon, Patrick. I saw him tweet maybe a couple weeks ago saying that the doctor gave him some good news. And right now his team is rolling. I think they're on like a... Actually, they're not rolling. They're not rolling. I'm thinking about the Detroit Pistons, I think, are on a 5-game win streak or something like that. Some team that's not in the playoffs trying to make a run. All right. Eric Bledsoe. There it is there. The Bogdanovich we're going to skip. Booker is, of course, Devin Booker. Avery Bradley. Malcolm Brogdon, who lost his starting job eventually when Eric Bledsoe started to come, but off the bench he's not too bad. Jaylen Brown. Did you see me pause on the Butler one? Come on, what am I doing? Y'all don't know, I record these videos so late at night, so my brain be so boggled. But we hear DeMar DeCarroll, Willie Cauley-Stein, Wilson Chandler, right? Wilson Chandler, something. Tyson Chandler? Did Tyson Chandler start? Yeah, Tyson Chandler, there it is. Darren Collison. See, I'm telling you, if we can go with a whole 150. We can get the whole 150, but I feel like we're going to mess up one. But it's not because I don't know it, but it's going to be more of me like misclicking. So you see, I'm trying to take my time. Cunningham. Skip it. Not even gonna test. We're not trying to put our perfect score in jeopardy right now. Anthony Davis. Dwayne Dedman. Dang, 3 Dwaynes in the league. Dwayne Wade, Dwayne Bacon. Let's get Dwayne Wade out of the way now. Dwayne Wade. There it is. Okay, back. Luol Deng. See, a lot of people don't talk about Luol Deng because for obvious reasons he ain't playing one. And when they do talk about him, they talking bad on my man's name because he's overpaid and he ain't playing. But can we respect his grind? He convinced a team to pay him crazy money to not even play. Come on now. That takes some different level of finessing. And Luol and Joakim Noah did that. But y'all know, those are just former Bulls. So, you know, we got love for them around here. Joel Embiid. James Ennis? Yes. All right. Okay. Derek Favors. I didn't know if it was going to be James Ennis or Tyler Ennis, but I don't think Tyler Ennis started the season. Yogi Ferrell. Evan Fournier, Mr. Don't Google my name, and I mean that. Do not Google Fournier. And I know by me saying that some of y'all gonna do it anyway, but I'm being 100 with y'all. Do not Google that. Marc Gasol, Pau Gasol, Paul George, who I'm very curious to see what he do this offseason. Is he gonna stay on OKC? Is he going home? I don't know, man. Could he go to some other team that people don't have on the radar, like Philadelphia 76ers? Go listen to Through the Wire. My podcast, if you didn't know. That's the name of it. Go listen to Through the Wire. Aaron Gordon. You remember in the beginning of the season when Aaron Gordon and his squad were really just destroying stuff, but then eventually they became one of the worst teams in the league again? Yeah, I remember. There are so many greens here. Oh, wait. We can get one green out of the way. It's Draymond Green. But the rest of the greens we got to come back to. Blake Griffin. It's got to be Blakey Blake. Tim Hardaway Jr., who I remember a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago now, he had like 40 points going into halftime, but he finished with like 47. That's tough. Bradley Beal told him, I'm going to lock you up. And what did Bradley Beal do? Locked him up in the second half. Last name Harrison. We're going to skip that. Ooh. Gordon Hayward. Cannot wait for Gordon Hayward to get back on the court next season. If y'all didn't know, they officially ruled it out because he said he thought he could, but coach is like, dude, it ain't even worth it, my guy. We got injuries all around the board. Wait, let's see. This is Drew Holiday. Coach is like, we got injuries all across the board. We can't afford for you to get injured again. So just chill out and you can come back and begin the next season and be hot and on fire. And y'all know that team, that Celtics team next year is going to be something not to mess with. Trust me. Serge Ibaka, Ersan Ilyasova, who got bought out but now is in Philly. And he's playing his role pretty good if you ask me. Joe Ingles, Brandon Ingram, who low-key has become one of my favorite people to watch in the NBA. I liked it when let's get Kyrie first. I liked it when Lonzo Ball was injured and then he was the point guard. So Brandon Ingram was the point guard. And he surprised me, man. His playmaking was a lot higher than I thought it was because he don't really play on ball like that. Something Johnson, we're going to skip. Of course, we're going to get to Nikola, DeAndre Jordan, Enes Kanter, Skal Labissiere, Jeremy Lamb, Courtney Lee. Used to be a huge Courtney Lee fan back in the day, back in Orlando days. That Orlando team itself was pretty fun to watch. I miss that team. That was prime time Dwight Howard, where the dude was basically unstoppable. He was just super dominant. Robin Lopez, you know we got number love for Robin Lopez. You see what I did there? Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry, Thon Maker, the marksman Larry Marketing, who low-key been leading us to victories 2 in a row now. You gotta chill. We're losing the Tankathon because of him. Chris Middleton. I don't see Chris. We're going to skip it. I don't see Chris in there unless I'm just overlooking. We're going to have to skip that. Donovan Mitchell. Etuan Moore. If you were a Bull once upon a time, you got love in my heart. And Etuan Moore falls into that. I want to see Etuan Moore be great. Jamal Murray there. Another Murray. I'm going to skip it. Larry Nance Jr. Dirk, who said, Dirk said he's got at least one more year in the tank. So I'm excited, man. That was one of my biggest fears at the end of the season is that we were about to lose Dirk. But Dirk was like, nah, chill. I got more left. And he's been okay this season. You know, Chris Paul. He's been okay this season. So I'll take it. He's not a guy that fell off a cliff. And if he can be like this good next year, maybe he'd be like, you know what? I got one more year. And then one more year. And then eventually he playing until he's 65. And at that point, he may be top 5. Well, he's already top 5, isn't he? He's number 6 or number 5 in scoring. So he may be number 1 if he plays until he's 65. So don't sleep. Torian Prince. JJ Redick. Okay. Josh Richardson? Yes. Andre Roberson. We got a perfect score so far. We got 9 minutes left. We breezing through this. D Rose, who I wish was playing right now. Ricky Rubio having the best year of his career. Russell's gonna have to be D'Angelo, right? Where you at, D'Angelo Russell? Dennis Schroeder. Boom. Ramon Sessions. Where did Ramon Sessions start this season? New York. I think he was in New York. But yeah. Actually, that makes a lot of sense that he was in New York. Simmons is, of course, Ben Simmons. I came to the conclusion that I think I'm going to vote him for my Rookie of the Year. We still got a couple games left, but I think he's my Rookie of the Year. Dennis Smith Jr. Another Smith. We're going to skip it. Tony Snell, of course. Jason Tatum, of course. Jeff Teague. Milos Teodosic. Klay. Where's Klay at? Klay Thompson. Tristan Thompson's not on this list. But again, this is from the opening night. Tristan Thompson wasn't starting the first game of the season, but Evan Turner was. Evan Turner, Miles Turner, Jonas Valanciunas, Nick Vucevic, Dion Waiters. Wow, I forgot Dion Waiters was even in the league just because he's been injured, man. Definitely a fun player to watch. John Wall, who just came back and then he dropped a double-double real quick. Russell Westbrook. Hassan Whiteside, who just said he may not want to be in Miami anymore. It's a lot of stuff going on in the league right now, y'all. It's a lot of stuff. Late in the season, it's still a lot of stuff going on. Thad Young, and then Paul Zipser did start for us this season. Okay, so we got 13 questions left. Andrew Harrison. Bogdanovich, Chris. Oh, okay, so Chris or Chris Middleton. All right. Danny Green, that's the other green there. Dante Cunningham, DeJounte Murray, Gary Harris, JaMychal Green, Jason. What? Wait, okay. Cal Anderson. Let's do process elimination. Marvin Williams, Reggie Jackson, Stanley Johnson, Jason Smith. Is that all of them, right? Jason Smith. You talking about Washington? He started this season? That's wild, man. That's wild. 100% though. Your boy know his ball. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave it a like. Link is in the description to the things I talked about earlier. Definitely check both of them out. All right. Thank y'all. Peace.